Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we are covering Primarina. Now Primarina is a Pokemon that I know a lot of people have found to be really good. I personally have not found it to be amazing. I don't know if that's because I'm running it slightly different or slightly not as well, but I've come up with three sets for you today. They are all generic because Primarina doesn't typically Dynamax very well. Unless you do something like a weakness policy, that would be an option. Now, we've got two abilities here. We've got Torrent, so at a third of its max HP, this Pokemon's attacking stat is 1.5 times with water attacks, or you have Liquid Voice, which any of your sound type moves, so for example, Hyper Voice, will become a water type. Now, for me, I don't see how Liquid Voice is really going to benefit you too much. If we had something like Boom Burst, then yes, that would definitely be of huge benefit to you, but honestly, there's not really too much point to the Liquid Voice, at least not that I can see. The only reason would be potentially to have the Hyper Voice as the stab, but at the same time you could have something like Hydro Pump or even Scold, for example, which is a little bit less powerful, but it has the chance to burn, or even Surf is more powerful. So yeah, that's my point there. I think Torrent is actually a slightly better ability than Liquid Voice in this scenario with Primarina. First set, we have Calm Mind, which is going to increase up the special attack and special defense of the Pokemon. You've got a Life Orb, which is going to dwindle down your health a little bit by 10% each time you use it. A attacking move, but it's going to boost the power by 1.3 times, so that could be really helpful for you. Now, move-wise, we've got Moonblast, powerful Fairy-type attack. It's a variety of different Pokemon, and obviously Fairy types are very overpowered because they have limited weaknesses, and they hit a lot of Pokemon for good damage. We've got Hydro Pump, powerful water-type attack that hits a variety of different Pokemon. If you're concerned about Hydro Pump's miss rate, you could always go for something like Scald or Surf if you want to. And then finally we have Ice Beam, powerful Ice-type attack, which can hit things like Grass types, which are super effective against you and could be problematic. Eevee's gone for max HP and max special attack with a modest nature, so more special attack, less attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. Wouldn't recommend investing the speed in Primarina because its base 60 is not going to outspeed that many Pokemon. If you want to put 4 EVs in just for the base 60 Pokemon that you'd outspeed, you could always do that, but at the same time, it's not a huge amount of worth. The second set we have is taking advantage of the Hyper Voice because I thought let's look at Liquid Voice at least once in these sets. We have Leftovers, allowing for you to heal yourself up at the end of every turn. We've got Toxic, which obviously if you're transferring it, you would have to transfer this, but you'd have to transfer it with Toxic on it. Now, Toxic allows for damage to start racking up on different Pokemon. It will stop setup sweepers from necessarily setting up as much as they would have done, just because they will be on a timer. You've got Life Dew to heal yourself a quarter of your health every time you use it, or if you're in doubles, it's a quarter of all of your health, or both of your health, so that could be beneficial. Hyper Voice, which will turn to a water type, so it's boosted by Stab, and can hit a variety of different Pokemon. You could always put Throat Spray on here or something, so Primarina with Throat Spray and Hyper Voice, Liquid Voice could be a thing, but I haven't made a set of that because it's just popped into my mind. If you didn't know, the Throat Spray increases up the special attack by 1 stage if you use a sound type move, so it activates after the sound type move's used. Final move, we've got Ice Beam. As I said, it covers a couple of your weaknesses, so it can be helpful there. EVs, max HP and max special defense with a calm nature, so more special defense, less attack, and 4 EVs in special attack. So yeah, this is just making sure that you can live a few hits, so having the max special defense there. Obviously, be careful with defensive Pokemon. It might be an idea to have a Will-O-Wisp user around so you can burn any physical attacking Pokemon to half their attack power. The third set we have is probably the most common set I use for Primarina, and this is the Choice Spec set. So on here I've put Sparkling Area, and it's base 90 power, 100% accuracy, and the target is cured of its burn. So this is for things like Conkeldurr, which can come in, it can have Guts, and set up its Flame Orb. You can then get rid of that burn, so the Guts is not a concern at that time. You've then got Dazzling Gleam, powerful Fairy-type attack that hits a variety of different Pokemon. Energy Ball, powerful Grass-type attack that can hit, again, a variety of different Pokemon. And finally, Shadow Ball for just a bit of variety. Now, obviously, you are with the Choice Specs, so whilst you do have your special attack increased by 1.5 times, you are locked into a move, so do be very cautious. Don't click on Shadow Ball, for example, if there's going to be, I don't know, a dark type come out. Same with like Dazzling Gleam, don't click that if there's a steel types around, for example. So yeah, just be careful what you click on. EV's gone for max HP and max special attack with a modest nature, so more special attack, less attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. Anyways, that is all for Primarina. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.